So you have never heard of REN before either?
No, never heard of him.
Oh, we got a little treat for you guys. If y'all ready, let's go.
Okay.
Is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I have a very, very special guest, Little Fresh Sam, in the building.
Yeah, what's up?
What up? Now, I shouldn't say Lidl. I should say Lil, because it's L-I-L.
Or we could say Big.
Hey!
Big Fresh Sam. I'm about to change.
Let's go. Now, if you guys haven't checked it out, if you rock with the vibe of this reaction, we just did a really cool in-depth interview. It's about 40 minutes long, and she is one of the greatest fashion designers, and she is on the come up. She is from Colorado. She's traveling the world with the Far Side. It's incredible, you guys, and I want to highlight her on the channel, give her flowers. So if you enjoy this reaction, make sure to just jump over to the interview and show some love. Now, you're like one of the first females that I've had on the channel in a long time, let alone doing a reaction. So this is going to be awesome.
Let's get it. I'm excited.
Do you want to tell anyone where they can find you before we get started?
Yeah, at Little Fresh Sam, Lil Fresh Sam. Soon to be big, but for now it's little.
Hey, let's get it, you guys. So let's dive in. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you're rocking with the vibe, you know what to do. Subscribe. Help a player out. Let's get it.
40-year-old boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, if you're ready, I think I'm ready. Let me get this logo down. Don't forget that I have a new video out. It's called Planned It. I'm trying to get it to 10,000 views before I drop another new one. Every Wednesday, I'm dropping original content. So support the original content as much as you do these reactions. Let's go ahead and have a good time. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
This is REN, R-E-N.
Okay.
I don't know how much, because I want you to be, I don't want to spoil anything. But what I will tell you is you see this on the guitar?
Yeah.
He's mic'd up. Now, this is what's crazy. You'll see a little mic here. This is a performance piece. Okay, so it was done in one take in the sense of they had multiple cameras and they filmed it. Now, it took them 4 times before they could get the right take. But I want you to internalize that as we're watching this. Just feel free to unload. Like you're hearing some lyrics, talk about the lyrics, whatever you're seeing. I know you've never heard of him, so I'm really curious to just see what you take in here. So
I'm excited.
Let's get this popping, you guys. Whoops. I'm going to bring it back to the beginning so we get that. This song is called Hi Ren, and let's go.
What an opening.
What are you seeing when you say that?
I mean, you got a pig with, blood all over him, walking him out in a hospital uniform or gown. And it's just crazy way to start a video. Like, okay. Set design on point.
All right, let's go.
Expecting that. Okay.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky, cause I always come back. Deep down you know that, deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro, I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd, not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Hi Ren, I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy.
Nah, mate, this time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems...
I hear you over here. You're like...
I'm like, man, preaching. This is great.
You're enjoying this.
I'm enjoying this. This is real.
Yeah.
This is the internal battle a lot of us deal with every day.
Yeah. Facts. This is facts. It's cool too because going into this reaction, we just did an interview and you touched on that a little bit. So I'm like, this is kind of tight. So all right,
I love this kind of stuff.
Okay, no, that's crazy because
know.
I didn't know. I was just like, yo, this. Anyways, I don't want to get. I don't want to ruin anything. So let's just keep it moving.
Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help.
You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself.
Trust me.
You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that, I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right.
Incredible.
How's it? Because when we were talking earlier, I felt like there was a little bit. So I've seen this a bunch of times, but when he started going with that back and forth part, and he's like, I am this, I am that, I felt like that's what you were telling me in the interview. And so I was just wondering how you were personally connecting to any of these lyrics that you're hearing.
In every way. It's crazy the internal, like what our subconscious or, the other, our subconscious or internal battle that we have every day. Yeah. I have that every day.
Yeah.
I have this, like, you're not enough. You're not doing enough. You're not working hard enough. You're not being enough. Why aren't you enough? Like, man, every day, this is me. So I relate a lot and brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a wild piece of art. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it rolling, but just feel free to punch in if anything connects with you or whatever. Just let me know. Because what's crazy is like we're reacting, and I see this reaction is you're so dialed in, you're like taking in everything, and so I don't want to stop it, but at the same time I'm like, yo, let me hear what you got to say because I know there's a lot going on in
anytime.
there.
I got you. Yeah, this is great. This is art.
Hell yeah.
Sure, fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of down.
And if it's not our subconscious, it's the world. It's everything around us telling us we're not great. this isn't enough, or we can't be that. We can't be someone, like
Yeah.
all the things that we're
Yeah.
told.
Yeah, it's interesting that when we're coming up in the world, because I watch this with my daughter, raising her. Sometimes I'm like, hey, you have the whole world trying to pull you down. It seems like a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And
especially as women.
yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not easy to break through the molds and these molds that have been created. And I think there's a balance to try to find, because anyways, and you've kind of broken the mold because you're a successful businesswoman, which is amazing to see. And I think being able to highlight that is inspirational to other women, and then trying to find that balance so that where we all get back to like, our natural state, and just in the sense of, those different things.
That and a successful creator, which is unheard of in my family line.
Oh, wow.
So
you're the first.
The first.
Yeah. And then it's crazy because hearing this, it coincides because he's having this dialogue. That's why you said
everything he's saying resonates. Yeah. Because this is my life. Like, when you grow up in a family or in a household that's not, entrepreneurial or supportive of other routes, this is what happens in your adulthood. Not even your fault, not even their fault. It's just, this is our programming. And this is the programming I've been working hard to every day. Remember I told you that in a work I'm working on is to eliminate one of them.
There you go. I got you.
Hey. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren. Hi Ren, I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be...
Yeah, he's hitting it on the nose, huh?
What we just talked about in this interview. If you guys gotta watch the interview we just did.
Yeah.
broken and
Made to be
beat.
tested.
I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different sides.
I heard you snicker over there.
Yeah, what a show. What a show.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end, I'm gonna unload. but yeah.
Okay, you know the details.
Yeah, no, it's
I have
true.
so many questions. I want to
Okay.
talk to the creative director and him. I want to ask, but I love it. It's so good.
You're gonna get so excited. So I've been doing these reactions for him specifically,
Okay.
and they're kind of blowing up, and it got on his radar, and he's gonna let us do an interview.
Perfect.
It's gonna be amazing.
That's
So I'm
amazing.
super excited about it. But let's get into it.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
There you have it.
Okay.
What do you think? What's going on in the brain
Wow.
of Lil Fresh Sound?
Yo, I love when people like, I love music that's impactful, that's powerful, that has substance.
Yeah.
I'm not really a big fan of this new day rap.
Yeah.
That I can't even hear what they're saying. Like, I'm really in tune to lyrics and impactful lyrics. So this was incredible. It resonated with my life. Like, I resonated with that so hard because I battle with that every day. And then not only that, but when you're a person of God, you battle with all that too.
Yeah.
And like when you actually do things for a greater cause, it comes with a whole nother load of, like he said, hell that you have to go through to, I don't know, I guess to be tested, to get stronger, to be able to really hold what you have coming for you, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. One of the reasons I really enjoy reacting to this, because I bring people on that never heard of him specifically, and other people as well. But this one specifically, for me, for some reason, I feel like this is one of the greatest art pieces of its time in the way it was put together, because it's a live performance. And so it's a live performance piece, and the way all these little intricate things and the story behind him. Now, I didn't really tell you that, but he has Lyme disease and he was misdiagnosed. And because of that misdiagnosis, he had went through different, I don't know if the word psychosis or psychotic episodes and stuff like that. But in fast forward, it created this art. And right now he's actually still somewhat unhealthy, and he's getting special treatments to try to overcome all this stuff, and he's doing a lot better now. But this goes into that depth of it's almost like soul searching in a way, you know what I'm saying? And I love to see people's reaction to it. And it's interesting because me and you did an interview, and we started having a conversation, and I did feel like some of the stuff you were saying did speak to this, and even how you were talking about earlier, saying it's crazy because it's kind of profound when you're like, I'm going through this. Like, just you saying, I'm going through this happens every day. I don't know if people even realize what that means, because that internal war, especially being a creative, trying to break through, it is very tedious. There's so many different things going on. And yeah, I mean, you're doing a great job too. I wanted to say that because I know you are going through a lot of different things. You know, we're both fighting the upcurrent with culture, trying to make an impact on the world.
Yep. You know, what's crazy about what you just said is, like, you don't know this, but during COVID, I had just lost my grandpa. It's like literally almost 2 years ago right now, today. I lost my grandpa, and I had to come home to Colorado to like get ready for his burial and stuff. And like, I had been really experiencing a lot of pain in my wrist, and this is the wrist I use for everything, creating art, like painting, everything I use this hand for. So I don't go to doctors. But I was like, I'm going to go to the doctor because I really need help. I need to figure out what's wrong with this. Go in the doctor, and they're like, this woman, I won't, like, obviously I'm not going to mention her name, but this woman doesn't ask me what's wrong with my hand. She doesn't ask me about anything I came there for. She just pries into my life and tells me that I'm clinically depressed and that I need to start taking antidepressants, and like prescribed me them and like really forced it on me. And it was crazy because I was like at a really weird, vulnerable time. Like, I was depressed because I was like, I just lost my grandpa. That was like the first death in my family, and it was a lot. And I was going through a toxic relationship, and everyone in like close to me was like, well, maybe you are, maybe you need to take this, like, take it. Like, what are you doing? Like, kind of making me feel crazy. Yeah. So I took it. 3 days in, I was like, this is not for me. Like, I don't care what you guys are saying. Like, this is not for me. I've never been I don't take pills for anything. Like, I have surgery. I'll take nothing, you know? Like, I don't take pills. Yeah. I saw my best friend pass away over pills, you know? So, not a big fan. I lost my brother to drugs. Like, I'm not a big fan of anything. But I also was misdiagnosed. And as a young kid, like, as a baby, I was, like, pumped full of, like, antibiotics. So now I have... what is it called? I don't know why I'm just blanking. What is it called? Autoimmune disease. Okay. So I have autoimmune disease because of doctors pumping me full of antibiotics. Your body
became resistant to the antibiotics, and it probably triggered something.
Yeah. So I have like a bunch of different problems now because of that. So I even more resonate with him, and then make like people and society making you feel crazy because you don't want to conform to their way of healing things. Wow. Yeah. So this guy, shout out to Ren. Like, I hope you see this video and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, it's crazy. You said a lot of things because I know a lot about him. I'm obviously not going to get into all of that right here because we're going to react to one more joint and let you get on your way. But that was really, thank you for sharing that with us and the people out there, because I don't know if you realize a lot of people watch these, and you're not the only one. He literally just went through everything you're talking about, and he made a whole creation that I think could change the world in its own way. Like, he's leaving an impact with this. Absolutely. And I think it's amazing. But yeah, like, I saw similar things, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to go crazy on my story. But my daughter, she developed arthritis at 1.5. And I think I know why, but I can't get into it on YouTube. But long story short, and they couldn't figure it out at first. And then they wanted to put her on this drug that they put kids on for cancer to get rid of it. But I was like, I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. You. And I'm gonna have the convo with Ren about this. But we went out of the country to Panama and got her stem cells. And I'm just gonna tell you guys, her arthritis no longer exists. So I don't know what I can say on YouTube, but that's just a fact. That's just so glad that you what I'm seeing. I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyways, let's get into this, man. I love these because it sparks conversation. And I felt like, if I'm keeping it real, I felt like you were a little bit nervous about the reaction because you're like, hey, I don't know, like, how does this work, you know? And I know you, but it's just you, just what you did. Okay. So it's just us vibing. It's like me, we're just homies. I'm like, yo, check this out. And you're like, damn, you know, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So we just kicking it.
Easy.
All right. So now, wanted to switch it up. Okay. Now have you ever heard of the term busking? Mm-mm. See, you guys, I'm telling you, this is an American thing. I was getting roasted on here. I didn't know what busking was. It's a street performance. And I think in the UK, it's a little more prominent because I brought on a good amount of people. I'm like, hey, have you ever heard of busking? And people are like, no. And I remember when at first I was getting clowned, but I think you guys are seeing this reoccurring theme that in America, it's not, it's more of like, I would say like when you see street performers, it's like in Vegas or like homeless people, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's really
LA, like Venice Beach.
Yeah, but it's not something you see all over. So anyways, there's a term for it. I'm new to this too.
Okay.
But busking is a street performance. And we saw this really in-depth like version right there. A very, I don't even know what you call something like that.
Totally.
It's so impactful. But I wanted to show you a little more of his range.
Okay.
And we could go all day, but I think this one would be fun. So you guys, we're about to now. He's performing with his friend Sam Tompkins, and I just wanted to show you and vibe. I think this is cool.
I see giant steps are what we take, walking on a moon. I hope my legs don't break, walking on the moon. I see that we could be together, walking on a moon.
UK has the best architecture. Europe in general, but like that is such a great background.
Yeah, that's what trips me out about just traveling the world. You get to see architecture that sometimes is thousands of years old or whatever, but you have to look at America's like a baby civilization. It really is. And so like every time I remember, I'm trying to think of the spots so I love the UK, but some of the Czech Republic, Italy blew my mind, in the food in Italy.
I can't wait. I have not gone there yet.
Oh, crazy.
Next.
Anyway, yeah. I believe this is right in the UK where they're rocking.
Okay. London?
I don't know. I think he's from Brighton.
Okay.
So I
we
think
went there.
he's typically in that area.
Okay.
You went to Brighton?
Yeah, we went to
Where
Brighton.
all did you go in the UK? So
I don't
you
even
guys,
remember.
it's in the interview, but if you didn't catch the interview, she went on tour with the legendary classic hip hop group, The Far Side, the banger, She Keeps On Passing Me By. They got a bunch of hits. But she went on tour with them as their fashion designer, you guys. This little fresh Sam, welcome. Hello. But anyways, that's what I'm asking. So where were you guys when you guys were out there?
I don't remember because there was so much. And
Yeah. But
I
you
don't
were
even
in
remember.
Brighton and
we
you
were
went
in Brighton,
to London?
London, Paris. Yeah, like if you
Okay.
name more, probably.
Yeah.
I think we hit everywhere in UK.
Nice. Is Leeds in the UK? Leeds? Does that sound familiar?
That sounds familiar.
I toured with All Flows Reach Out throughout all of Europe, and we did 4 different dates in the UK. I know we did London. I thought we did Leeds or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I get mixed up because it's interesting, right? So in America, you have America, right? And you have states. So it's like Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like these are just a part of America. But when you go to Europe, it's like that's Poland. It's like, so what
That's
we
why I don't know.
consider states, they have different countries, and it's like different
Countries.
languages, different money. So it blows your mind as an American. You're like, oh, this is wild. And it's really cool. I love seeing different cultures like so close together.
Imagine every day landing and being like, what culture, what money, what language,
Yep.
what do I do? Where am I at? What time zone?
Yep.
That was,
No, it's awesome.
it's crazy.
All right, let's
But
get
this does look familiar.
tight. And I always like to highlight this because we're like, you kind of called out rap music, like the current state. Look at the speakers they're on. There's no auto tune here. This is
Right.
crazy.
This
You
is
know what I'm saying?
real.
Oh man, busking.
Real.
Walk forever, walking on, walking on. Trying to get down, good Lord. Baby got 'em open all over town.
They're performing?
Yeah, right now they're
Okay.
just doing a cover. So they're doing No Diggity. And then Walking on the Moon is from a group called The Police from back in the day. I think Sting was the lead singer. So yeah, they're just doing covers in the streets. And I just wanted to show his range because we went from that. It was almost like a little bit of rap, guitar, and then show this range.
Strictly bitch, she don't play around. Cover much ground. Got the game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, and each and every day a true play away. I can't get her out of my mind. I think about the girl all the time. Keep aside to the west side and push her back.
Accents.
What's that?
I'm obsessed with their accents.
Oh, you like that?
I love European accents.
That's tight.
It ain't no surprise. She got tricks in
Makes
this.
everything better, you know?
Isn't it kind of weird? I don't know if it's from the James Bond era, but you just feel like it's like all proper. It just feels elegant.
It feels elegant.
It's like
they can say anything,
yeah.
and it just sounds better.
Yeah, and it is wild. I can't lie. Y'all got us on that one. English accent. Let's go.
Stacking up the cash fast when it comes to the gas. By no means every always she's got to have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10. I wanna get in. Can I get down so I can win? I like the way you work it. No dignity. I'm about to bag it. I like the way you
There
work.
wasn't a lot of homeless people there, which was nice.
When you were out there?
Yeah, there's not a lot of homeless people in Europe.
Okay.
Well, that I saw.
Yeah. I didn't know how that works. And it's kind of interesting because we're in like a first world country that's doing pretty well. So the homeless in LA and Denver is out of control.
Problem.
Sheesh.
No diggity, not to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity, no bag it up. Out in the streets, they call it murder. Welcome to Jamrock Camp, where the dogs then come.
I think that's crazy from where we were just at.
Damn.
Yes.
He's good.
Oh.
He's good.
Out in the streets, they call it murder. Welcome to Jamrock Camp, where the dogs then camp at. 2 pounds to eat in a van bag. Money than your handbag. Put an up and stop, put it in your backpack. But it's not fuck if your girlfriend can't talk. Some boys don't know this.
Yeah.
Like, he's a performer. He's a rapper, musician, but he's a performer.
Yeah. Now you can tell it's just
Or
natural.
actor, too, you know, like,
You caught it.
yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to even highlight that, like what was going on in Hi Ren, the back and forth to get that in. And like I said, in that performance piece.
And then to off top, be able to end the final, like, piece
Yeah.
just off top.
Yeah. It's crazy.
He's incredible.
Them only come around like tourists. On the beach with a few clubs so this. And bedtime stories. And poets locked in Japanese. And don't know the real hardcore. Welcome to Jamrock. She's got class and style. Embellished by the crown. Shorty never act wild. I'm very low key on the profile. Catching villains is a no. Let me tell you how it goes. Comes the worst things ever. Loving it, girl, so freak what you heard now. Falling in the you don't even know what the half is. You've got to pay to play. Just for shorty bang bang to look your way. I like the way you work it. No diggity.
So I used to, remember we were talking about old days back in the day?
Yeah.
Buying clothes.
Yeah.
I used to cut grasses at 10 years old.
Okay.
And I would do it so I could buy, I actually did it so I could buy a laptop.
Uh-huh.
And why I wanted this laptop is I wanted to mix different songs together.
Yeah.
When I was 12, like young as fuck.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they're doing. Like, it's so cool to see it now. But like songs that didn't belong together, putting them together.
Yeah.
This was a great match.
That's tight. That's so cool. I would have never expected that from you. And for you to catch that, like out of everything we've been talking about, for you to catch that is that's low-key epic. And it is funny because the way he's mashing it up with the guitar on top of it.
So good. It didn't feel like separate songs. It was like one.
Yeah, no, that's epic. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm learning a lot about you. That's awesome. Now, you guys, this is not live, but when this releases releases, it looks live because it's a premiere. So I wanted to say thank you if you dropped a super chat or a super thanks, whatever it is. But this isn't live. It is a premiere. And make sure after this releases, I will release her interview immediately after so you guys can check out the really cool interview we did. Yeah. I was going to say, what were you picking up? And you don't have to, but like their wardrobe. Did you notice? Because there's something that I noticed and I was going to call it out.
Just being a wardrobe stylist, being a great wardrobe stylist who wants to always achieve greatness, like tell him to call me because I wanna style him.
Yeah.
I think is cool. Like it's casual, but to add to his performance piece, I think we could go bigger and do better. Yeah. And
this is her thing, you guys.
Yeah, I love styling.
That's all she does. He's infatuated with the 90s. So their pants are pegged. And so this is something that I've been picking up reoccurring in some of his stuff. And I was like, he's a 90s. Like, I think he's like 33. Okay. And so like there's a 90s thing going on.
He wants to, I could see it. Even with the other guys, flannel and like middle, buttoned at the top. That's tight. He reminds me of NF Doom. The other piece that you just showed me a little bit ago. Yeah. Hi Ren reminds me of NF. I mean, not F Doom, NF.
Okay, yeah. I'm familiar with NF. Yeah. Yeah, because he does a lot of like, I think his joint was Mansion. Are you familiar with that song where it's like his mind is like this big mansion and there's different parts of it?
Okay, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So
he has a lot of really good thought-provoking songs. Yeah. Like this guy.
And that's the thing, like I'll react to NF on this channel, but I'm just going to keep it real. I've never seen or heard anything like Ren be delivered the way Ren delivered it. You know what I'm saying? Say what's up.
We got a new guest.
Hey, about to get in on the Ren reaction?
He loves it.
Hell yeah. All right, we about to ride off into the sunset. Here we go.
I said the song may say.
Hold on.
I said the song may say I'm wishing my days away. Well, no way. Tomorrow's another day. Well, some say wishing my days away. Well, no way. I might as well play walking on the moon.
Boom.
So good.
There's your intro to Ren.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to go look him up on the way home.
Yeah, no, what's crazy is I haven't even got into it, but he has some gems that I think you will enjoy. My favorite song of his is Humble with this female singer, Eden Nash. Okay. And actually, I'm going to play the beginning of that just so you can kind of hear the vibe, and then we'll ride off. But hopefully this doesn't cut off. Humble. Because that has happened before, but I think we're here. All right. Looks like we're good. So you can get the vibe because just listen to this. Because it gives me a little reminders vibe a little bit.
Oh, okay.
As I walk through this life, I might fall, I might stumble. Whoa, try to make friends with my pain, cause my pain keeps me humble. Whoa, breathe, slow and release. Let the air expand your lungs, let your body bring you peace.
All right, man, I'm going to save that for the next one, you guys. If you want Lil Fresh Sam back in the driver's seat for a reaction, you tap in right now. I tried to give her a great introduction to Ren where she can see these different layers to him, but I got to start it off with Hi Ren because that's the most compelling to me, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so
it was. Thanks for showing me. Thanks for putting me on.
I'm glad you enjoyed that, and you guys, I know there's going to be people like, yo, play the rest of Humble. But hey, time is of the essence, you guys. And we love Ren at the channel. And if enough of you guys ask, we will bring Lil Fresh Sam back. Now, what I'm going to ask her to do is to, when this drops, to post in the comments, and I'm going to pin her comment so you guys can go to her channel, subscribe, check out what she's doing, follow. And if you really enjoyed this, let us know, and I'll definitely bring her back. I mean, I'll probably bring her back no matter what, because if y'all started hating, y'all are just haters. But anyways, we bringing her back. But let us know if you enjoyed this, for real, you guys.
Appreciate you for having me.
On the way out, anything you want to say to the peeps?
Yo, just believe in yourself and do what you love and love the people around you and spread, positivity. We need more of that right now.
Facts. Don't stop believing. All right, you guys. We already told you where you can find Lil Fresh Sam, and it's LIL Fresh Sam on all digital platforms. It's your boy Black Pegasus. You know I'm here rocking. Shout out to my brother man Ren. And we gonna ride off into the sunset, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you're really rocking with the vibe, subscribe, and we gonna have a party when we hit this 100,000 subs and get that YouTube plaque, if you know what I'm sizzling. So yeah, it's been a ride, y'all. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boys.
40.